He said, 2 questions. What books do you recommend to read for SNC coaching? I have read ISSA. I have read NSCA strength and conditioning books, Michael Boyle's Advances of Functional Training PDF, Bumpa's Periodization, which is a really good book, and also Super Training, which is obviously a dense read. Yeah, so I know that I had DM'd this individual and talked about, my favorite books. But, again, it's not just about the science of periodization and strength and power and conditioning. Those are very important, and we're going to talk about those. But it's also about understanding a person and having quality communication skills. That's very important. So what we want to do is you first want to make sure that you have that baseline knowledge of science, and then you want to get on the floor and work with individuals so that you can properly communicate and work on that art of coaching that we talk about a lot. So the first one is going to be How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. The reason why, like I said, is it allows you to understand how to properly communicate with an individual to get them to buy into the situation. Remember, they don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. So again, you want to make sure that you have proper communication skills, that you can converse with these individuals on a daily basis so that they can understand where you're coming from and they know that you care about them. So that book is really good to jump into so that you can find out the details there. All right, the next one is going to be Mastery by Robert Greene. I like Robert Greene's books. I know the 48 Laws of Power is a little dark, but I feel like that has some great gems in there, not for just understanding what people try to manipulate you to do, but also working the system in a way that's going to enhance your quality of life. So again, Mastery is a good book just because it goes about understanding what all these masters have done, which is dominate their field. And if you can understand that, you're going to dominate your own field. So Mastery by Robert Greene. And then getting into the science, getting into the true S&C, Science and Practice of Strength Training by Dr. Jedrzejczyk is one of the staples of strength and conditioning when you're talking about finding out proper periodization, finding out how to load properly, how to increase performance, decrease fatigue, and so on and so forth. So Science and Practice of Strength Training by Jedrzejczyk. And then the fourth one is going to be, people probably don't know this unless you are a West Side follower of Louis, Managing the Training of the Weightlifter by Medvedev, who goes over the proper format of work capacity, goes over Prilepin's chart, understanding workloads, and understanding how to properly progress through specific means of loads and in the percentage basis that they need to one, increase performance, but also make sure we're managing that fatigue. So those are my books, man. I hope that helps. Get them, check them out. Let me know how it goes, and hit me up with some more questions later.